Welcome to that celestial week where the universe is whispering some secrets into your ear. The 7 days from May 26 to June 1st, 2025, during which old questions will fall out of the closet of your life and new answers, freshly stitched, will stand before you. Please stay with us until the end of this video, because ahead lies the mantra that can make this week the most well-organized chapter of your life. Now, first of all, let's talk about the movements happening in the sky, which this time are just like someone quietly testing you while you write the answers without being told. At this time, Mercury, which is your ruling planet, has entered Gemini, and there it is playing hide and seek with Mars. Meanwhile, the moon will transit through Scorpio in the middle of the week. Because of this, a sudden train of emotions may start running rapidly in your mind. Sometimes happiness, sometimes anger, sometimes everything all at once. Venus, who is the lord of relationships and pleasure, is also currently positioned in your house of gains, so there is a possibility of some unexpected pleasant experiences as well. On the family front this week, we'll test your sensitivity and understanding. An old family issue may suddenly resurface, as if old letters have come out of a cupboard. In particular, a disagreement related to siblings or cousins may resurface. But remember, if you remain silent for just 2 minutes, years of resentment can resolve on their own. Pay attention to your parents' health as well, especially if they already suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure. Now let's move towards the lanes of the heart, where this time there's a bit of romance, a bit of doubt, and a lot of possibilities waiting. For those who are single, the beginning of the week may bring some restlessness of the mind. It's like someone is on your mind, but there's no clarity. However, by the weekend, an old acquaintance or an active friend in an online chat may send some signals that will make you smile. For those who are in a relationship, this week will feel like a scene from a movie. There will be a bit of emotional drama, some sweet teasing, and in between, own dialogues like, "Why do you never understand what I say?" The advice is to act more with your heart than your head this time, because not every argument ends in victory. Sometimes it can lead to trouble in the relationship. Now let's talk about those Virgo natives who are buried in books or have had more meetings than cups of office tea. For students, the start of the week might feel a bit like slow internet. You won't feel focused, and what you study won't stick in your memory. But don't worry. After Wednesday, the alignment of the planets will be such that both knowledge and memory will be right in your pocket. For those preparing for competitive exams, it's time to change your strategy. The old methods won't work anymore. You'll need to try something new. Speaking of careers, for those in the service sector and accounting, research, language, NS or technical fields, this week will be like a window of open opportunities. This will also apply to students. Suddenly, a senior might notice your hard work and give you the chance to be part of a special project. But remember one thing, you have a habit of making everything perfect. However, this time you'll need to be a bit more flexible. Those who run their own businesses might encounter a customer with some very strange and difficult to fulfill demands. But if you handle it wisely, that same customer could become your biggest reference in the future. Speaking of finances, this week will require caution, but is also full of possibilities. You might recover an old loan or expect some stuck money to be released, but it's important to keep your expenses under control. Especially avoid the temptation of online shopping. Otherwise, by the end of the month, only the items left in your cart will be your source of happiness. If you are thinking of investing, do it in the latter half of the week. In particular, making a decision related to property or bonds on Friday could be beneficial. Now, if we talk about life as a whole, for Virgo natives this week will feel as if you are trying to organize even your emotions in an Excel sheet. You will want to plan everything, but this time life is ready to surprise you in its own way. That's why it's important for you to distance yourself a bit from the habit of always having an answer for everything, ignorancy, and sometimes just go with the flow. For mental peace, make sure to meditate or do yoga for 15 minutes every morning. Your mind is currently running at a rather high speed. Now let's talk about some special astrological remedies that can make this week smoother and more successful for you. On Monday, offer water to a tulsi plant and burn camphor in your home to dispel negativity. On Wednesday, donate a pen or a book to a student. Both your intellect and the planets will be pleased. On Friday, offer perfume and white flowers to Goddess Lakshmi. This will bring both wealth and love into your life. On Saturday, feed bread to a black dog or donate a blanket to someone in need. You will receive Saturn's blessings and your mental burden will be lightened. Your lucky colors for this week are light green and blue, which will promote balance and ease. Your lucky numbers are 5 and 7, which represent planning and exploration. On Wednesday, donate a pen or a book to a student. Both your intellect and the planets will be pleased. On Friday, offer perfume and white flowers to Goddess Lakshmi. Both wealth and love will flow into your life. On Saturday, feed bread to a black dog or donate a blanket to someone in need. You will receive Saturn's blessings and your mental burden will be lightened. These are the symbols. If you are planning to travel, the northeast direction will be favorable. So, dear Virgo natives, this week encourages you to make plans, but not to worry about the outcome. The depth and wisdom of your nature are your greatest strengths at this time. Just add a little flexibility and a dash of smiles. Then watch how life starts to dance to your rhythm. So this was your celestial forecast from May 26th to June 1st, 2025, where the stars, planets, and constellations are all singing in unison. That life is not to be lived with seriousness, but with wisdom. Hopefully this prediction will not only guide your direction, but also make your heart a little lighter and fill it with smiles. We'll meet again next time with new planetary alignments, new movements, and new hopes. Until then, take care. Don't take every little thing to heart, and sometimes just laugh off your experiences. You are a Virgo, depth is already in your nature, so now add a little fun to it as well.